Hey guys, welcome back to It's Not Your Fault. Yankee Jeff here. Getting back to some of the basics here, talking about recovery, enabling, and codependency. I want to touch with you a little bit about the step one and why it's impervious that you do it perfectly. And I'll give you some more details on that. First of all, like and subscribe. I do appreciate everyone that's subscribed so far. It's been a heck of a journey so far this past year. If you keep on subscribing, this content will get pushed out to the people who actually need it, like you, because you're watching this, obviously. So step one is you make your powerless over alcohol and your lives become unmanageable, right? Step one is the only step that must be completed with perfection. Okay, there can be no gray area, there can be no half-assing it, there can be no I only get 95% of it. It has to be done perfectly, because everything else falls into place if you totally get step one and totally adhere to step one and totally believe and live step one. If you believe for 1 minute that you have even a little bit of power over the person who is using alcohol or drugs, and you can somehow influence their life and even a slight little bit, then you don't get it. Okay, you have as much control over your loved one's drinking or drug addiction as you have right now over me. Try and make me take my hat off. Go ahead. Can't happen. Okay, I'm a guy on a screen 1,000 miles away from you or farther. That's as much power as you have over your loved one's addiction. You got to stop thinking that if I do this, they'll do that. Or if I just was a better parent, or I was a better brother, sister, spouse, that things would have changed or things could go differently. No. Quit with the ultimatums. Quit with the dangling of the carrots. I'll pay your rent this month, or I'll pay your car payment or your phone bill if you get yourself into rehab. You got to stop with these carrots, because again, you can't, their addiction, the only person who can control their addiction is them. They have to get themselves the help they need. Okay. We all have this habit. We're all neighbors. We're all codependents. Otherwise you wouldn't be here right now watching my dumb ass. The reason why we do this is we somehow still think that there's some way we can possibly change this situation. We can't. You can't. You have no control over them or their addiction. So please stop trying to waste your energy on it. Focus that energy instead on you, on your situation. What are you trying to achieve? You're trying to achieve serenity. You're trying to achieve an inner peace. And the only way you can achieve this inner peace is if you concentrate fully on you. When was the last time you concentrated on you? It's unbelievable. It's a hell of a concept, isn't it? If you actually pay attention to yourself for a change and worry about your own situation. Because I can promise you, if you're focusing all your attention, or even some of your attention, on your loved one's situation, you are slipping. You are becoming less and less closer to serenity. All right. You're farther away from it. You want to achieve that peace. You want to achieve that calmness, that euphoria, this zen that you try for. And you're only going to get that if you realize you have no control over their addiction or their alcoholism, period. Okay. It's not something that it comes easy. It's something that takes a while, but step one must be completed and attained to perfection. You can't even go into it thinking you're 99% sure that you have no, it has to be 100%. You have to understand that you have zero control over their situation, and your life has become unmanageable because of that. We've all been there. We've all been in a situation where we think that, this is, if I was to pay for the rehab this time, this could be the last time that I know that listen, addiction will find a way to survive with you or without you. Whether you try and manipulate them into doing something that they don't really want to do, addiction will find a way to survive. It will find a way to feed itself. It is a living, breathing animal. It eats, it breathes, it thinks, it controls, and unfortunately controls your loved one. You, on the other hand, are something that's even more special. You're a gift from God. Your life is a gift from God. So try and take care of your life and just hope for the best. There's always hope. Hope that one day their situation turns around, but you can't force it. You've got absolutely zero influence over their situation. You do. There's a lot of videos on these channels on YouTube. A lot of people like me who unfortunately will tell you that there is a way and you can do this. And if you buy my book or buy my videotapes or buy my CDs or or pay for my podcast, guys, it ain't going to happen. All right. You have zero control. Again, how many people still trying to get me to take my head off? It ain't going to happen. You have no control over me. You have no control over them. You have control over you. Worry about you. Hope things work out for the best for them. But ultimately, you got to make sure that you don't pull yourself down into the abyss with them. Okay. Don't ever think that for any reason that I'm being inhumane or I'm being uncaring. I'm not. I've been there. I've seen the movie. I know how it's going to end. I'm a serial codependent, serial enabler, and I know what I'm talking about. All right. But if you concentrate your efforts and all your attention on you, you'll be a better person for it. You will not only be seeking serenity, you'll attain serenity. They have to find their own sobriety path and they'll get there, hopefully. But whether they do or don't, you got to make sure you do. You get to make sure that you attain your peace. Because without peace, there's chaos. With chaos, there's tumult and it's just a bad situation all around. No script. I have no script tonight. This is me talking from my heart. I have so many people that come to my meetings, so many people I've met over the years of me doing this, who they go, oh yeah, I totally get step one. Yeah, I'm totally working the steps. I totally get, but I'm like, I just kind of frown. They go, what's the matter? I go, the but. So when you threw the button there, I knew we were going to be going downhill. There is no buts. There's no buts. There's nothing that you can do to control their situation. So don't try. Okay? Worry about yourself. Get yourself better. To all my friends out there in my AL-ANON group and others, Happy New Year. God bless you all. Make this year be the best it can be. Keep coming back and work. So if you work, let it begin with you. By all means, say a prayer for the prayerless. Somebody out there is looking for prayers that's not getting prayed for right now, and they should be. So peace be with you all, and I'll talk to you guys soon. And I hope you guys have a joyous and wonderful 2025. Okay? Take care, guys. God bless you.